Air traffic controllers across the UK are experiencing a technical fault, with one airline reporting network-wide failure. Passengers on airlines outside of the UK have been told that the air traffic control network is down and their flight will be delayed. NATS, the National Air Traffic Controller, said, "We are currently experiencing a technical issue and have applied traffic flow restrictions to maintain safety. Engineers are working to find and fix the fault. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause." EasyJet passengers were told that the issue was currently affecting all flights due to fly in or out of the UK. UK broadcaster Gabby Logan, who was caught up in the disruption, tweeted, "On a plane on the runway at Budapest airport, after almost 3 weeks away from home, I am hours from hugging my family and have just been told UK airspace is shut. We could be here for 12 hours, so we sit on the plane and wait." France's ambassador to Niger will stay in the Sahel country despite pressure to leave from leaders of a recent coup, President Emmanuel Macron has said. On Monday, he also reiterated France's support to Niger's overthrown President Mohamed Bazoum, whose decision not to resign Macron called courageous. Macron also said that Paris would support any military action by the Economic Community of West African States in Niger. The French leader, who was speaking during a major foreign policy speech to ambassadors gathered in Paris, confirmed that French envoy Sylvain Ité was listening in from Niger's capital, Niamey, despite being given a 48-hour deadline to leave the country last Friday. France and its diplomats have faced particularly difficult situations in some countries in recent months, from Sudan, where France has been exemplary, to Niger at this very moment, and I applaud your colleague and your colleagues who are listening to their posts, he said. Bazoum was toppled on July 26 and has been detained along with his family at the presidential palace in a coup that has been condemned by France and most of Niger's neighbors. Children in French state schools will no longer be allowed to wear the abaya, a long, loose-fitting dress worn by some Muslim women. The French education minister announced the ban on Sunday ahead of the school term starting at the start of September. France has a strict ban on religious symbols in state schools and has banned pupils from wearing headscarves since 2004. When you walk into a classroom, you shouldn't be able to identify the pupil's religion just by looking at them, Education Minister Gabriel Attal said. The abaya is usually defined as a loose overgarment, especially a robe-like dress, frequently worn by women in parts of the Arabian Peninsula, most of the Middle East, and sometimes in North Africa. Turkey and the US held their largest joint military exercises in at least 7 years, a sign of improving ties as President Recep Tayyip Erdogan seeks another meeting with Joe Biden next month. The past week's drills, along with a visit from the bipartisan congressional delegation, show both sides seeking to rebuild the long-term alliance, said 3 Turkish officials who spoke on condition of anonymity. Turkey is seeking to arrange a meeting between Erdogan and the US president on the sidelines of the G20 summit in New Delhi, following one in Lithuania next month, said the officials, asking not to be identified because of the sensitivity of the matter. Turkey sees the joint military exercises as recognition by Washington of Ankara's importance as a NATO ally in a region crisscrossed by conflicts, the official said. Erdogan last month dropped his long-held opposition to Sweden's NATO membership in a bid to improve ties with the US and buy American-made F-16 fighter jets.